Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and today's discussion is gonna be a little bit different from the other discussions I do. It's not gonna be just about, oh yeah, there's rain outside. I'm actually recording this in a storm, so I hope you don't mind that. Like I said, I'm gonna show off my game collection because we're gonna talk about video game backlog. So how much backlog do I have? How much games in my collection I have yet to play and want to play? Well, I'll look to my collection, I'll talk about the subject, why I do it, and we'll see how it goes. So, let's go. Oh yeah, and before we go on, I just want to let you know that I don't have a section where I have all my backlogs of games. Because frankly, it's gonna be a mess and it's all over the place. So I'll just go through the whole thing so you more or less have a clue how much my backlog is, and you could like think in your head like, oh wow, this guy has a bunch of games he have yet to play. Like, to be honest, I could go on several years without buying any more games and I will still have plenty of games to play. That's how big my backlog is. And will I have time to even go through all my backlogs throughout my lifetime? Maybe. Because there are new games coming out that I want to play as well that I don't have yet, and I do plan to play it. But there's stuff that I have bought years ago and I have yet to play, and I said, oh, I do want to play at some point. You're gonna need to have a lot of free time for that. So yeah, let's talk about as we go on. Okay, so starting off on my 3DS collection, I played this. I have yet to play this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. My New York friend gave this to me a while back. I played most of this a little bit. I could play this, but I wouldn't say it's in my backlog right now. Art Academy, that's like this one game I want to play where you could actually practice drawing on the 3DS. And it was the only physical release that ever came out for Art Academy, because the DSi games actually did not came out physically, it was only digital. So that's definitely something I still have in my backlog. Yeah, I played most of these games. This game, definitely in my backlog, but I may want to get the modified English version to play this, because like the 3DS, you can hack it easily, is already modded. There has to be some sort of English translation, so I have to look for that. So yeah, definitely I may only try it out just to play the Fire Emblem Amiibo characters. I still haven't finished this game. I haven't touched this game yet. So yeah, you get the idea. Most of these I beat and I enjoyed. I wouldn't count this because I already beat it on the Wii, but it's in my collection. I haven't finished Project X Zone 2, so yeah, you get the idea. Bravely Default, that's another game I haven't played yet. So, let's keep going. So, the backlog can just pile up over time, and then you feel very overwhelmed. So, keep watching through all this, and at the end of the video, I'll give you some of my advice, what I think you should do on how you could tackle your backlog. I haven't finished Octopath Travel yet, unfortunately. Yeast Origins I haven't played yet. I haven't played this yet. As for the Wii U games, let's see. I haven't finished Gianna Sisters yet, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't barely played Mighty Number 9, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to play that anytime soon. Yep. Color Splash. Oh lord. Color Splash, I barely started playing this one. I have it here in my backlog as well. I want to play it. Yep. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I have yet to play that too, and I really want to play at some point. Just have a lot going on. I haven't finished Giga Wrecker. So if I'm skipping through the game, it's because I may have passed it, or I may not be interested to play anytime soon. I don't know. I haven't played Star Fox Guard, but I don't care about that for now. I played most of these games already. Wonderful 101, I barely played this, so I gotta check that out. Should I get the Switch version and sell this? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so I wouldn't say that most of my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color game, there's much in the background. I'm not going to show them off right now for the sake of time. But yeah, I do have these two boxes right here. This is going to end up being a room tour video, a new one. As you can see here, I haven't beaten Custom Robo Arena. I haven't beaten Glory of Heracles. Final Fantasy IV, that's another one I haven't played. Duel Ends With You, I never finished that one. Kingdom Hearts, yeah, so a lot of backlogs. Like, I'm currently playing right now as we speak Pokemon XD Gala Darkness, Persona 5 Tactica right here. Yep, I'm playing that currently. And I'm also finishing up this game right here. Yeah, I've been playing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney right here. So I'm almost done with this game actually. Yep, I'm almost done with that game. And I did play most of these games here. Any of the first party Nintendo game besides Mario and Luigi Paper Jam right here. I played most of this. The Mystery Dungeon I haven't played yet. I haven't finished Alto Robo yet. I haven't finished Pokemon White 2, believe it or not, so that's crazy. I haven't played Explorer of Skies. Mario Hoops 3-on-3, I just recently acquired this game and I haven't touched it yet. Yeah, this Frog and even Chrono Trigger I haven't finished yet. The Ace Attorney I already finished, so Rocket Slime I have finished at some point in my life. And then we have all these PS4 games right here, as you can see. And I would say right here that most of these I have beaten. Except for Okami HD, I haven't finished that one. World Seeker, One Piece, I haven't finished that either. Forbidden West and Zero Dawn. I barely started Zero Dawn. I haven't touched Forbidden West yet, so that's in my backlog for sure. So you get the idea. They're not all put together. Do you think I should have a backlog set somewhere, or should I just keep, because I just want to have it organized. I was just going through these games real quick. So like most of these games here, I can tell you one thing, I haven't barely played them, except for Spider-Man. I beat both Spider-Man games. I have played the Dead or Alive games. Grand Blue Fantasy I have played. The Last of Us is one I really gotta play, so yeah. Sorry for all the rain, but you know, the whole storm thing came out. I have a lot of free time, so that's why I decided to record it now. So yeah, there's a lot of these games I have yet to play. Sakuna I have beaten already, which I enjoyed. I haven't played Scarlet Nexus. And then all these Switch games, let's just say like more than 40% of this collection I have not played yet. So another 60% of the game I may have played or I may have beaten already. So that's pretty much what I'm going to say about here. Let's go back to PS2. Like I would say 30 to 40% of this game collection I haven't beaten yet. So yeah. Okay, so Endless Ocean up here I haven't touched yet. I barely touch on Radiant Dawn, and I do not want to touch that until I actually beat the Path of Radiance that I have right here too. I haven't touched most of the Bomberman games, the Batten Kaito games. Yep, I do have both of them now. Half of the Mario Party games I haven't barely touched. I did touch 6 recently, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, XD Yellow Darkness I'm actually playing now, like I said earlier. And Battle Stadium Dawn I haven't touched yet, but I'm gonna see if I could play on my modified Wii right here soon. And I would say more than 50% of my PS3 games are in my backlog as well. Especially all the Tales games as well. The Atelier games right here. Yeah. Bleed Soul Resurrection, I barely played it too. I'm not gonna bother playing Xenoverse 1 for now because I already played a lot of Xenoverse 2 before. I definitely played the Miku games. The Final Fantasy games I haven't touched, and I need to get to that at some point. Odin Spear is another one that I want to play. Yep, the Sega Genesis collection. Would love to try them out. And yeah, Ni no Kuni I barely played too. And then, as you can see, there's more. There's more games I haven't played, and you see there's some rare stuff too. Like Red Heaven Fever is 130 plus now on eBay. Sakura Wars, but yeah, I'm not selling those because I really enjoy those games a lot and I have played them and I have beaten Sakura Wars. Animal Crossing City 4 I haven't touched yet, and same with Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo, I haven't touched that yet. I started playing A Boy in the Blob recently. And then as you can see right here, this is my small Vita collection. I barely play Axel vs. Sora Online. I did beat Persona 4 Golden and Persona 4 Dancing Online more or less. Summon Night and Exodus Archive are still brand new sealed because I haven't played them yet. Drive Girls I just obtained recently if you saw my community post. And very few PSP games. Wild Arms I haven't played much yet. I haven't played Valkyrie Profile Lennith. I do want to get into Dead or Alive Paradise at some point as well. And yeah, not much here honestly. Gene the Arc I still haven't beat. And then this N64 game collection right here. I'm not going to show all of them. They don't have their covers. But I'm going to say that more than 80% of my collection I have beaten and I have played at some point. So you get the idea. This was the game I was playing recently. So you see my Super Nintendo collection right here? Well, I definitely have beaten and played almost 100% of these games. I beaten maybe 80% of the games, I guess, or maybe 70%. But that's as far as I remember. So those are like, I wouldn't say any of these games are in my backlog. Besides maybe The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, because I haven't played that in a long time. Kind of want to play it again. And yeah, and I got the Bomberman games too that I haven't beaten yet, so I may want to get into that as well. And then there's a Sailor Moon game as well. I'm looking for more Super Famicom games, so if I ever go to Japan in about a year or so for now, maybe, I'll be looking for Super Famicom games. So guys, you wonder how many games in your collection are part of your backlog? Like, how big is your backlog right now? Let me know in the comment section below, because I'm very curious to know how big is your backlog and how you deal with it. So maybe it can help me know how to deal with my backlog of games as well. But my opinion is that if you want to make a list of backlog, I may also do it as well. But make a list of the 10 games you want to play the most, and then focus on finishing all those 10 games first. And then if you feel ready for the next challenge, list another 10 games as well that you want to play during the next 6 months to a year, or however long it takes. I play video games about 2 to 3 hours daily. There's days I play under 2 hours. It depends on the date as well. Depends how busy I am with real life. It's just that we as an adult, we have a lot of time that we have to dedicate in handling our real life work, our real life chores, and other obligations out there, especially if you have a family. Your backlog may be even bigger. And maybe if you have kids and stuff, you may want to have your kids help you with your backlog by them actually playing them themselves. And then it feels like you have part of your childhood kind of like relived in some ways, I guess you could say. But for me, how I plan to deal with my backlog for now, I'm just gonna probably list the 10 games that I want to play the most. And then once I list the 10 games, I'm probably gonna reveal it on a community post. But that's a maybe, because like right now, the games I want to finish, the series I want to finish the most is Ace Attorney and Pokemon. Yeah, so Ace Attorney, I'm almost done with Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The Ace Attorney Investigation collection is coming out soon on Switch, and I want to play the second one. I already beat the first one, but I'm gonna buy it for the second one because that never came out in the DS in North America. I was gonna get the translated version of it, but now since this game's coming on Switch, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get it there next month. And of course, I'm gonna be playing Emio the Smiling Man as well. So I'm kind of like into this visual novel, like detective games as of late, and also into like a lot of Pokemon games as well. You see the Bajones right now? Yeah, the light is struggling to stay up, I guess, because we have this storm right now. So I'm recording this video doing Tropical Storm Ernesto. And I'm not letting no storm stop me for making content on this channel, because I have a lot of free time today. Like, there's not much we're doing right now. We cannot go outside much for now. A lot of things are closed at the moment because of the storm, but that's okay. That's why I'm recording here right now. So yeah, that's basically what I plan to do with this backlog of games that I have. I plan to organize it, but I think I'm just gonna focus on the genre I want to play the most. So Pokemon, I want to get through several Pokemon games that I haven't played yet. So Pokemon XD Yellow Darkness is one of the games I'm actually playing right now. I need to finish up the DLC of Pokemon Scarlet, so there's that. And then eventually I want to get through most of the Atelier games as well. I built up a Atelier collection for a while now. And now that I have more than 90% or 80% of the collection in North America, yeah, I'm more than ready to start tackling those games again. I still haven't finished Rise of 1, which I don't have a physical release. I only have a digital release, which is fine, whatever. So I gotta finish that game. I gotta continue that game and see what I'm supposed to do there, because like, I'm still getting used to the alchemy thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do it by genre, maybe the 10 tops. Like, sometimes I want to take a break from these genre and tackle the next JRPG. JRPGs in your backlog are gonna take the longest to go through. Some JRPGs, since I only play like a couple hours a day on a specific JRPG, and there's days I don't play it, it may take me around like 4 to 6 months to beat a JRPG. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. What you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Like this video if you enjoy seeing through my collection, having inspiration of the backlogs that you have that maybe can help you figure out which games you want to play, which games mean the most to you. I'm not really that worried about finishing every single games in my collection. That's not gonna happen most likely. I need to have a lot of free time for that. But right now I want to get through the games I really want to play the most, like something that really means something to me. So yeah, that, the Pokemon games, the Ace Attorney game, I'm almost done with playing every single Ace Attorney game out there. I'm almost done with that. Almost 2 years I've been going through that catalog, so that's crazy. And then I'll tackle on the next series, which probably will be Professor Layton. I want to start collecting for that. I only have one other game for it, which is Diabolical Box. Yeah, sorry if it's a lot of blabbering about my backlog, but I just want to give you my experience on my video game backlog. I don't have it organized. They're organized throughout consoles and stuff like that. I don't have like a separate section where I put my backlog because I don't feel like doing that. But I was just gonna make a list and just, get through that, have a goal and stuff. So yeah, tell me if there's anything else you want to advise me on my backlog as well. Tell me your experience on your backlog, and I hope to hear more from you soon. If you want to support this channel, you can also become a Patreon on patreon.com through Magbo Gaming. You can follow me on Instagram. And I hope that you enjoy also the merch that I have. I haven't updated in a while, but I may update it soon. The merch on my TeePublic, I believe. One more thing before I go. I have a big surprise for the 1,000 subscriber special. I hope you look forward to it. I will reveal within the next few weeks, hopefully, from this video's upload. I'll see you all next time. Magbo Gaming out. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching this video. Check these videos too that are related to what you just watched. I'm sure you will find some enjoyment there. You can also follow me on Instagram and support the channel via Patreon or buy my Magbo merch. Links below. Hope to see you again soon.